Maybe main mic will work. Oh, well, my backup mic works. Main mic isn't working today. Using the backup mic today. I don't know if I saved the picture, but it is time to work on beasts. Let's see if I saved my picture here. I decided to work all month long on creatures, beasts, and fauna. See if I can pull it up. If not, that's fine too. We're in the program already to get started with our first creatures. Oh yeah, no, we kept it. Cool. There we go. So that's what we're working on this month. So it's our first session of world building with Bestiary month. Today we're going to focus on wings and stripes. So we're going to be using Midjourney to make creatures. We're going to use the prompt, I think, is how I'm going to take this task on. So we're going to create creatures with the word wings and a separate set of creature with the word stripes. Technically, the challenge is pretty lax for the entire month of February. I only have to write 50 words total to describe it, but I'll probably go a little bit further, is my guess. But I'm going to write down these 2 words so I don't forget what I'm typing in. So let's start with that first one of wings. Let's see, we're on Twitch today. I'm going to create that article. I'm just going to name it Wings. We'll give it not a generic article. Is there Probably like a... I always forget the name of... That's not a character. We could make characters, though. That is an interesting concept. Now, I was focusing on... Ooh, there's a day for myths and legends, so we'll definitely be able to use one of those. It's called race. I think I'm just skipping it over. We got language. No, it's not a material. Fashion. Species. There we go. No seed. And yeah, we'll make it public. All right, that's created. Let's go into that article. Got our blank space. Oops, view article is the wrong button. It is editing space. All right, so our goal is to create... These words just look terribly wrong to me every time I type them. A creature, animal, or fauna with the describing word wings. So, I'm going to start with creatures. Let's see. You know, I have somewhere in here for world building. Creatures. You don't have wings, sir. I'm sorry. You can't be part of today's competition. But you're a little bit cuter than I was expecting, actually. Close up. No, we're going for wings today. So let's just imagine wings by themselves. Is it wing or wings? It was wings. Okay. So, I want to get an idea. We're going to do 3 of those by themselves and see what comes up. Let's let those 12 images go. I actually forgot to post those going live on other places, so while those are loading, I'll at least get a little bit of that extra work done. Maybe. I can't even find where I posted at. Alright, let's see what we got. Did only 2 go through? Interesting. Okay, well, this gives us an idea. So just the words wings by themselves definitely pushes the person's perspective to backwards, which would make sense because the wings are the main portion of the content. Just get wings by themselves with nobody as well, which is pretty cool. So that's a good start. We want to put wings on. Actually have an animal, like list of all animals available. I don't have a message saved, but you want to see an animal with wings? Say it and it shall be so. Mostly. There's some things I've learned that I cannot say. I don't have my list in front of me, but we have to pay attention to that. Hey, how's it going? Is that Nerdy Sakura? Nice. Thanks for the follow there. You slipped past all my guards? Shit. I do need to hire some more. What was his name? Nate? What was Nate doing? I thought he had things under control. I'm gonna use guard as my first prompt. So guard with wings? It sounds like a first good one. Do you dabble in the Midjourney or WorldAnvil there? I'm gonna either call you Nerdy or Sakura. Maybe both sometimes. Oh, nice. Dude, rogue character. I haven't really played rogue often. I default to alchemist or what is it, ranger. Those are my two defaults. Let's see what that guard. Oh dang, they got some majestic white wings down here. I want to look at these closer. Was that 3? This guy looks like he is just ready to protect something. He doesn't even look like a guard. He looks like a midsection boss in Dark Souls. So as you said, a 5-year rogue player, so does that mean the rogue from 5 years ago is still alive and you're playing the same one? Oh, okay, arcane tricksters. That makes sense. Alright, so we're waiting for that one. I forgot these images take longer. So let's go back to animals. Let's just scroll for a little bit and click this thing. What is this? There's a puppy. Fine, I will take your offer once on a dog. There's so many dogs on here. Oh, though that's good that they haven't passed away yet, but you've played several. Okay, so we got the Kuvaz. How do I say this word? Kuvazes. I pronounce, speak. Speaking English, please. Thank you, YouTube. Kuvaz. Pretty cool. Take it. We'll try it out. Get out of here. What was that, like an advertisement? Okay, so we'll try a Kuvaz with wings. Ooh, a Mass Effect character. Is there like a Mass Effect RP system? Is it built on its own, or is it built off of a 5e or something? I have not played a Mass Effect RP, if so. I literally cannot find where I'm supposed to post my stream at on this server. It's gonna just advertise it. But I can't find it where to advertise. Browse channels, maybe that'll work. Oh, here it is. It starts with an A, that's why. Perfect. Okay, so then I go... starting the February challenge. Then I just need to click this button. It's in the rest of my information I don't have to type. And then I just need to attach this link and we're good to go. Maybe. I spoke too soon. Mass Effect 5e. Nice. I should just type it in so I don't forget to look at it later, because that sounds pretty cool. I'm just gonna make a new folder for cool things. That way I can save it without taking up too much space. Sweet. All right. Well, if I want a very holy looking dog, I have found the way. I actually want to upscale number 2 because he looks very majestic. Yeah, I could guess that the magic system is pretty difficult there. Okay, so we need to look for some more animals. Hopefully I don't click. I'm just gonna skip if I click on another dog because there's so many. Oh, it already has wings. So I'll try 2 things. I'll try imagine a nightingale, and then imagine nightingale with wings, just in case it changes how it looks. Oh, cool. So you create you say from your world, is it a world you've been working on? Oh yes, the majestic. Man, he's got a good fur coat. This guy with his wings. Dang. We're already getting some good results here. Okay, so if you just say the nightingale, it just doesn't put a focus on the wings. But when you say with wings, puts that nightingale in action. Dang, I kind of like this bird. Let's bring him to size and see what he looks like. All right, so let's do like 2 more. Just whatever we're... Oh yeah, a spiny bush viper is the random pick today. Spiny bush viper with wings. Clearly. Damn. Hey, how's it going, Darth? Goricorn. Shot direction, is that like facing left? I never even thought of doing it that way. I probably need to think about putting that on prompt crafting. Where is prompt craft document? Okay, let's do this here. So shot direction, like for... We could try things. Try angle. Okay, we'll add that there. I'll just keep that there just in case. Oh yeah, this whole entire thing came over. That must have looked awkward. There we go. Alright, so... Ooh. What has happened to this guy? Let's see. At least for this gentleman, it faced him forward. But yeah, I can see how it could be useful for, like, if you're just trying to focus on the wings, but you want them facing forward, it does do that. Oh, they just released, dang, I just remembered. I want to do this, like, Viper one again, but I want to do a 16:9. I used to use 16:9 ratio all the time, and they just said they released it back. Yes! That's going to be good. The bottom left Viper. Oh, yeah. It's interesting. I want to try a couple more. I'm going to see what it looks like when he has more space to grow into the picture. I don't know if that affects it because I haven't used 16.9 for like a month straight now. But let's make this guy bigger, the third one, see what it turns into. Then let's put a couple more. I think it would be pretty scary to see a viper coming at you with wings because I was already not fond of snakes. Spiny bush viper with wings. Let's do another take. What is that? Are you a viper? But you're adorable. I'm gonna take you one too. What are these things? Interesting. So with more space, it kind of just distributes. Looks like a butterfly, honestly. If you ask me, wings are like of a butterfly. What's maybe I haven't done size ratio. Like can I do like I used to do like let's see. Imagine I don't even know what to imagine. This is what I do on my free time. A frog. Aspect ratio. I used to do like so for instance on where am I? Okay. So in the design tab here under article cover image, they say 1170 or wait. No less than 1170. Suggestion is 1920 by 500. So my goal is to get back to there. 1920. I haven't used it for so long. Am I doing it right? Oh yeah. Did I say 500? I already forgot my number. Oh my god, here we go. Article cover, 1920 by 500. Okay, let's see if that one works fine. No! Okay, that's fine. Is size ratio just like SR? It is not. I tried. Okay, so I can't do the perfect situation I want, but that's fine. Let's look at this cutie. Kind of reminds me of like a lizard, but these definitely don't feel like his wings from this point of view. This guy, however, what happened to your eyes? They weren't brown originally, were they? They were normal. I'll upscale you one more time, sir. Mind your manners there. I guess the brown isn't terrible, but it's not what I was expecting. The texture, though, is so interesting. Like, if those are feathers. Gotcha. All right, well, let's try making variations of the bottom guy, see what he comes up with from the first example. What did I do? Oh, I tried another just example. Oh man, they look like is that a kimono dragon? This guy is colorful. You know what? I'm usually now. I think I like this bushy viper, so I think let's chibify it and see what that does. I like to make the scary version and the cute version, so to make it cuter, I use chibi. And to make it not so cute lately, I've been using scarce. It's been working pretty well for some reason. Velvet texture. Ooh. Spiny bush viper with wings. Velvet texture. Sounds interesting. Would a character's fear be a flaw? It could be. I mean, it definitely, I would say, have more opportunities to be a flaw than a, but it could also be a benefit in some cases. So it's not like full flaw. Like if your fear is snakes and someone uses that to advance the story, that's pretty cool. But if your fear of snakes and you're paralyzed to move, you're gonna have some hardships. Okay, his eyes are a little bit better. Still an interesting texture. Alright, so velvet texture, chibi. Oh, look at this little guy! So majestic! I'm gonna upscale. I don't know what your guys' favorite one is, but for cute, this guy's second one is my favorite currently. This guy on the bottom is pretty good too. All right, let's see how. So that's velvet texture. Where did my scarce come? Oh, here's scarce. Oh, scarce didn't work too well on this viper. Oh, scarce creature is probably what I should be typing in there. Let's try that out. If I spell the word right. Some days. I swear, I look at a word for like minutes and I can't tell if I've typed something correctly or not. I think it's good. Just realized I'm probably a little darker because of my freaking house setup. There we go. Bam. Ooh, the fear of dark. That'd be hard. I would say that's a harder one. So yeah, I would put that in the a slight flaw there, especially if your team is in the near dark abyss somewhere. Is space considered dark enough, or is he good in space? Oh yeah. I wish his wings were showing off a little bit more. Interesting. Let's go back to that velvet texture now. Dang. Well, we definitely have figured out that putting wings on a viper is a little bit of a difficult task. It likes to do a lot of different things with it, but let's see, who's that first? Bushy tail viper. Maybe this guy will. I'm gonna upscale him, just see if he what fixes on him. Dismiss those. Obsidian glitter. Sounds pretty cool though. A rogue who cannot sneak around in their main element. All right, so we got the obsidian glitter coming. Okay, it looks like for this type of creature I'm creating, Chibi is cooler, but it kind of lost its viper feel. So I'm gonna try a couple more of these out and see if what else comes up. Technically, I have to write one of these every hour, so I can't spend too much time creating each creature because I have to move to stripes at 7. But making stuff is so fun. Dang, I do like how it just immediately gives them that like black, like, geez, this thing doesn't look like, it looks like I'm gonna upscale that thing. Got a really good like just imagining an entire set of creatures that look like that. Like area. Looked pretty cool. So we're going to upscale that butterfly, or that's what I'm going to call it for now. It could be something different. It could be our creature too. Let's see how this guy did. Kind of lost his snake-like body. There were some really cool things out of here, though. Oh, that's kind of good to do. Just pick some words out of a bowl. Did you cater the words when you placed them in the bowl, or is it just tons of random words? Ooh. Be a rogue. Her rogue friend taught her rogue skills. Or a fighter. Okay. So it has that more of the fighter feel, but still a class that you had some of that knowledge about. Makes sense. This guy's interesting. There's just this little bit here. I'm going to try... I dare not use these upscales, so I'm going to try variation and see what happens. I don't see the wings on these guys, so I'm not going to redo those guys. At least you can see the outline of where his wings could be, so he's a contender. I think this butterfly is going to be a contender. I'm trying to find one that doesn't have... Which one's your guys' favorite out of these four? I can't guarantee it'll look good when I try to upscale, unfortunately. Two and three? Alright, I'll upscale both of them, because they all look pretty interesting. And we'll see which one upscales better. Because I gotta write at least 50 words about him. Just going back up. Alright, so I do like this guy. He gets to stay on the list of just general things I want to keep. This guy was close. I think I'll leave him out for now. And I think this was the best Viper one, but his wings are very ambiguous. Looks like he just has a leaf, like his wings are hidden like leaves, which some animals go that crazy. So it's not a unknown. Oh yeah, it takes longer. Okay, so while that's happening, article cover was wings. What was it? Obsidian glitter fly. Is that like how you would name that? I don't even know if that's a word. It's a word now. Whoops. Would be cool there, nerdy Sakura, based off of that, is like things might expand in use. I was thinking of like, well, let's go back to it and see what they look like. So this one was, oh, I don't know how to tell. It's fine. So that one turned out pretty good. It changed its antennas a little bit, it looks like. This one, the antennas are a little bit more defined. Is that your eyes, sir? But you're right, like this little tail section here, if it hides its wings, it could look like a really small... I guess I can't assume how big it is. Could be like a bigger snake. Let's see what the originals look like. So 3 and 4. So I'm going to guess this one right here is this one, based off of the iteration. Well, the wings are more precise on this one. I'll give them both one more chance. See which one comes out on top. Competition. Yeah, if this guy's wing right here would have been more smooth, I think he would have been great. His eye is a little bit interesting now. And then this person, if these were just a little bit more detailed, the details were a little bit more solid, I think I would have been loving it too. All right, so let's see. I already forgot which one's which. All right, somebody pick a number on this one. I do like that there's different styles on each of the wings. That's kind of cool. Two. Let's go for it. Let's give 2 a shot. Then the second row. Oh wow, number 4 really changed what it looked like. I think it's okay. We're gonna go back to. I think it's changing it too much. Yeah, the wing. I can see that it's struggling with that wing on all of the images that we started with. So the original, the wing was already had that little. I can see now why. Not the original. The original of this guy. So this wing was broken into 3 parts. Okay. So it's still working on that one. Interesting. Maybe those just look that interesting. All right, let's see how this guy did. What happened? Oh man, just gave him. Oh, okay, I see where it decided to give him more wings. Abort mission. Let's go back to the original 2. We'll give these 2 one more shot each. So 2 and 3. Because this isn't bad, but now it's starting to create an entirely another pair of wings on top of his wings, which, dragonflies? Kind of reminds me of a dragonfly now. Alright, we need some lore about this guy. Okay, butterflies, let's see, and vipers. So the obsidian viper. Pretty good start. So maybe a very venomous. So let's just put venomous. Venomous. As I spell words like. Venomous. Okay. So it's venomous. It can fly. Alright, let's see. Ooh, it's this guy's head unfortunately got mangled. That's cool. Well, I think we're going to go back to 2 and 3 because at least they gave full concepts. This guy kind of reminds me more of a snake in the moment just because he has that really long body. But this guy's body is curving a little bit. I'm going to guess if I try this again, it's not going to give me the same results. I'll start one fresh one and see just what happens. Okay, so we're going back to these two. Then we're making one more iteration. Just think there's too much going on. You know what? We could probably just keep doing this for a couple tries and get somewhere close. Oops, I forgot to type it twice. I'm going to do 3 more. And so venomous, it can fly. Has a tendency to do something. To devour its prey full, in which case it can no longer fly. Till it digests its food. Something like that, maybe. We'll see. Doot 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 doot. No, I didn't need that. This one. Okay. That thing just looks cool. I'm gonna take number 2 and see what happens to him. Forgot what snakes look like. This purple guy is pretty colorful too. Okay, that's good to note. I've been using full body, and sometimes it just decides to give me like the body part and cut off the feet. I don't always mind it cutting off the hands, but sometimes I like to have the hands in there. That makes sense. Alright, so this guy has a hawk face, unfortunately. You know, this guy right here is weird enough to maybe, like, he still has that snake-like face, but he has, like, talon claws you can see kind of protruding, and his wing is like, in front of his body. So you could probably get away with that gentleman there with the viper flying, the flying viper. Let's see what it does. All right, I like this guy. He's not going to be he might not make much sense on how he flies right now, but he looks cool. I'm going to give him a chance to make some variations. That's true. Yeah, if you saw a colorful animal, you'd immediately assume it is not a friendly animal. Ah, kind of got rid of the snake element. I like it in general. Like that, I'll use him for something, but didn't have that snake feel. Okay, you know what? Actually, if we assume we can only see half of this guy's, he has like this snake-like body that's jumping up, and maybe you just can't see his other wing, but I can see like this curvature being actually like viper-like. Oh, where am I? Where am I? There I am. Ooh. Dude, that's painting. That's a really cool way of like showing artwork inside of the artwork. I guess I didn't have a good starting point. This was our starting point, was this little guy. I guess I'm just trying to keep his face, so for sure on that the face recognition of a viper for sure, or of a snake for sure. Oh, I didn't know people were playing Minecraft today. Where is my creatures at? I'm gonna have to organize all this better soon. Nope. His face became a little bit more beak-like. You know, I could probably just get rid of the words viper and try snake. See if that works. Or a snack, if I spell it wrong. Yeah, I'll give it a shot. I'll just copy paste and then see if we can figure something out of it. Still like the obsidian guy as well. All right, let's try. So we'll get rid of green. Try. You do a lot of full typing. A phantom forest. What's a micro-realism do? I'll just try one like that to start off with. See what it does. Micro-realism. A tattoo style. Gradient control for photographic level of detail. Oh, that's cool. So it kind of makes it more realistic. Is what it sounds like. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. You know, one thing I will say for sure on it is at least his body looks bigger. So he kind of looks more of that scary looking, like, I have wings, but I'm also that snake from like this image's view. So definitely have something we can do with that. Yeah, like the back view. Let's upscale that back view. Let me trying to think what else I'd like to try out with it. Okay, so that's what caused this right here, or this. See that? Let's try, I don't know what tight lines do, so let's see what it does without that. I shouldn't change too many things, because if I do, I know what happens. Then I don't know what it was affected. Okay, so that's coming out. Yeah. That's good, because when I see a snake that can fly and that's that big, I'm definitely going to scream for the entire party for help. So from the back, I do like this. I like the idea of this, because from the back, you can't really tell. You just think, "Oh, look at that really big butterfly." But then when you turn it around, if we can get that perspective now, and it has the face of a snake. Yeah, I could see that looking dangerously destructive. Woo! All right, so tight lines did something for sure. This guy is a boss. Like, you just entered the boss level of this creature's snake cave. I can see it doing it twice. All right, so let's try this prompt again. See if we can keep some see if we can keep some of those characteristics and get the front view of this guy. So we need yellow on the actually, I'm gonna try to make variations. I should keep them backwards, but you never know. Try it out. Boss mode. Yeah, you can. I can't remember exactly how I set it up, but I had to go to Midjourney at the time. So I put it in my server, and then I invite people in if they like to join in during streams and stuff, because world building is tons of fun. Right now I'm using it mainly for world building and like space covers for like, well, I get distracted sometimes in the wrong one, but like covers for backgrounds and stuff like that. I'm using it for design elements. I don't know, like I did a couple of these with Midjourney, with Midjourney. So like images to WorldAnvil articles, and then I used it to create icons that would be useful for that specific function. If you didn't see the end results of this, this is what we're working on last time, I think, roughly. Oh, hey, that's good to know about me on the, was that on Twitch? That's an easy fix if it is. Yeah, let me fix that. I send single invites for now anyways, because I'm still updating my Twitch, so I can do that to start with. Let's see. I always forget how these work. I feel like a toddler sometimes when I'm looking for these buttons. Here we go. Ugh. One expires in 1 hour with 1 use limit. Generate. There's only 2 of you in here, so. Oh, maybe. I spoke too soon. How's it going, Mark Songs? I'll make it 2 in this case, just in case. There you go, if you'd like to join in and have some fun there. Let's see what those created. Oh my goodness. So yep, as I assumed, that guy stayed backwards. There's a lot of variety on the, what is this guy doing? We are, for Mark Song's question, we are making, I'm doing the competition. Should just keep the competition folder open so I can show people sometimes. But this is my schedule. Today we're doing Wings and Stripes. So I'm making world building articles for the February competition on WorldAnvil. It's a fun little just make creatures, and I like prompting, so I'm prompting images while doing so. So we're just using the keywords to prompt images until we find something to add to an article. And I technically only need 50 words in the article, and then I move on to the next one. So we're on Wings, and here in about 10 minutes, we're going to move over to Stripes. Yeah. So, just using words to create animals and creatures. So, today we started out with, since it was wings, just testing out the word wings, and then tried it out on some animals, just to see what it would look like. Even animals with wings or without wings, tried the word wings out. Then tried it on an animal that has no wings, and kind of got stuck on this subject. And then our friend Darth Goracorn pulled out some words for obsidian from a bowl, obsidian and glitter, and we came onto this. So we started moving down that route, and we are narrowing down the creature of the choice today. And we get lots of cool things along the way. So we're down to here. We got a really cool guy. You know, I might just stick with him since he's in the same. So let's upscale this guy, because at least he has the same qualities of a snake. So yeah, just using prompt craft to create animals, creatures, fauna, just to have fun. Did that link work for you there, Nerdy? Actually, I could have probably checked if I had it. Ooh, you're the original. Oh, I can rebrand you if my server doesn't let you. There you are. Bam. Where is... Ugh. It's a change nickname. I was like, where do I find these things at? You're at the limit of 100. I leave servers pretty much if I stop using them pretty often, but not as often as I should. So I feel you there. Alright, let's go back down to those creatures. You know what? I think it'll be good enough. I might try a couple variations, but we're gonna use that guy and this guy for fun. Stick with that obsidian, the obsidian shimmer scale. Hey, thanks, Mark Songs. Mark Songs, not Marks. No, I have not been added to yours yet. If you throw a link in, I'll click it. So I definitely don't have a hundo. Alright, let's look at some of these altered versions. Oh, you know this guy, right? I like how there's two, like, regular butterflies, like, oh, look! He must be a butterfly friend, too. I hope when we upscale him, he does not lose those two butterflies. I feel like the program's gonna hate me. Cool. Mark is what I'll give you now. So yeah, and then when you put this in your Discord server, you can it's a bot. Yeah, I think you add a bot to your server is what I did a while ago, and then yeah, if you have access to Midjourney like a professional account, so I have the account where I can continually use it all month long, and then also a little bit of fun advice for new Midjourney users if you are newer to having fun with AI generation. Use this ranking system because you rank your images to fine tune your own aesthetics. So like I had 20 today, so you just click on the ranking system, and then let me click on that real quick so I don't forget. Let's do it. Oh wait, that's it'll probably still work. I'm gonna guess it's worked. Maybe. Here, let me join over here. It should join on this side faster than this side. Let me click here. Yeah, there we go. Cool, we in. Anyways, yeah. So you go into your things and like, I love this guy. My personal style, that's something that I want to continue forward on. So you're gonna just love it. I personally love cute things, and that guy is heck cute to me, and he's got the wings that I wanted. This guy, I want to love him, but he wasn't exactly what I wanted. His wings were a little too awkward for me, and the viper part of him kind of turned into a reptile. So I'm gonna give it a meh. We're going there. I really liked what it created, and so you can just rate your images, and this will help it fine tune what you have. Like this guy, I really love him. His face looks a little bit more monstrous. And so I'm creating more and seeing if I can get his face to do the things I want. It kept the butterflies, and his face actually looks less monstrous. So he's definitely on my... And you can do the same thing here. You can rate him here. But now that I know that, I can say, well, this guy wasn't as closest to what I wanted. I liked how that guy looked. This guy liked everything but this wing here. So I'd say it was close, but it didn't quite hit there. This guy was adorable, way more adorable than I expected. This dog was okay for what it was worth, and it kind of just blended the elements well. And so you just kind of rate your images. And it only rates the ones that you upscale. I like this guy as a concept, but I'm still going to give him a face down for my aesthetics. This guy's face was way too destroyed for me, so I didn't like that one too much because of that face. This guy was awesome. I liked what it looked like. And that's how you do it. His feet were a little unexpected. And then the newest one that came out, I'm like, oh yeah. So I gave the other guy this, and I'm like, but this guy, he worked out fine, and then I'm all done ranking. And so that helps fine-tune your own aesthetics so that the machine kind of moves you forward on it. At least in theory. And then if you can rate random images, I honestly don't know yet if this side fine-tunes your own aesthetics. I'm guessing this side does because it's what you do. But if you don't have a paid Midjourney account, you can still do a lot of... You still get a certain amount of free Midjourney clicks. Prompts. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, definitely. I'm in a place where I can have fun with it right now, and I'm not really spending much on other hobbies, so I decided to make this my hobby. All right, well, we got the front and the back of this guy, so we're gonna finish this one off and move off to stripes. Let me get rid of a couple of these I don't need. This was a creature we created last week. 2 weeks now? Man, my days are together. So I go back to homepage, and then this page doesn't update as fast as the other pages, but if you just hit refresh a few times, sometimes it'll be there. So yeah, this guy, I'm going to bookmark him so I can find him later. I'm going to download him and give him a name, which is, I don't know yet. I just name him something that's going to be what I'm going to be using it as in this program. Obsidian glitter fly. Glitter. He's not a fly size anymore, so I don't think fly is going to fly anymore. He's a little bit bigger when he comes up on you. Obsidian. I guess from the back he still looks like a... Well, we'll just call him Obsidian Butterfly for the moment, because that's how I'll remember him. He might get a name change later on. Because from the back view, he looks like a butterfly. So I think that's pretty cool. And then I just take both of the images I need and name them what I need to, which I'm doing off camera because it's just a tedious process anyways. But the part what I do is I go back to my Anvil account and I just save it into the world, which is images. And I just take both of them, name them something relevant so I can find them quicker. And then with the new updates that I did on WorldAnvil, now I can just click on the little copy button, copy paste it into articles. So if I wanted people to get like into the article, the first thing they would see is Obsidian, and then since they're both named the same thing, I'll see everything. I'll pick this one, and then inside the contents, I don't know, the word venomous, and then his partner here can be shown afterwards. And you just save, and now we're ready to go on to stripes. Right? That's true. It could still be named the Obsidian Butterfly because no one has ever seen him from the other angle. That's still alive. Oh yeah, that's right. Images work, but for some reason I have to put spaces in between things. I haven't figured that out yet. It gets me every time though. That usually works. Maybe it's a space after the image. Oh no, interesting. Well, I'll have to fix that at some point. Okay, let's save changes one more time. Oh, I have to reopen. That's right, because I changed the article's name, so the article went missing. There we go. Huh. Well, sooner or later I'll figure out how to get that other image attached. I know I could probably do it from, like, sidebar section should work. Let's try this out. Oh. Well, it's just not liking me today, apparently. Interesting. I'll have to figure that out another time. We got the important one up there right now, and I'll figure out what's going on here. Alright, we're on to stripes. What do stripes look like on their own? Oh, good. At least with wings, it kind of had a good starting point. So stripes is, looks like it favors red and black to start with. Roll red, white, and black. Makes sense. Alright, let's get a random creature here. And again, if anyone has a specific creature they want to see with stripes, let me know. I just do this to get my... I just grab... Oof. Wait for a whale this time. I just do this to kind of get started. Imagine this thing with stripes. And I do these always to see what the word by itself does, because it helps me kind of get an idea of why it's making the decisions it makes with the words. It's not foolproof. I haven't figured out a better method yet, but it's worked good enough. For instance, oh yeah, we should try tiger whale. Where was I? Was I doing this in the testing space? Nope, I wasn't doing it in testing space. Animals? Nope. Oh man, world build? Nope. Well, I just... Discord is like, what did you do? It's just disconnect. That's fine. I have a channel called World Building. I might have accidentally put it in there. Oh, yeah. So I was messing around with some creatures, and I made this pretty cool guy with using Pokemon. So I learned that when you want to make creatures that kind of look more different, I had a couple of fun ones that we created from that one. I just forgot to go into creatures. It took a while to get this guy to open his mouth. But yeah, you can kind of see the flair that it creates for these creatures. This one was one of my favorites. I have no idea if it's mechanical or not, but he was pretty cool from that day. So yeah, it's just fun trying things out. Tiger whale. Tiger whale with stripes. You know what? I completely forgot that whales could naturally have stripes, probably. Let's see. So let's get that tiger whale with stripes out. Let's see what that does. I'm gonna go click on another random thing while that's generating. Aha! What's this thing? A Lundenhung. Yes, let's use it. With stripes. So the tiger whale with stripes is interesting. I think if we take this concept and make it a little cuter, it might work. Yeah, let's try a fox. Fox with stripes. Oh, it looks like the Norwegian Lundenhung. That's not... I didn't say corgi. Where did it go? This face reminds me of a corgi. But it did give you some stripes. Like, you tried. I could see you're trying. Oh, yeah. Got a little whale with his stripes. Let's see if we can make him a little scarier. Yeah, no, it didn't try the Norwegian loon. Let's see if it can create this thing by itself, or at least the image we see on there. It's just a corgi. That would be difficult. It's a tiger whale. It's a pretty big whale. Where's the fox? Interesting. We're probably gonna have to use some photorealism here. What's that word? Micro something we used on the other one? I want to try that one out by itself. Microrealism. Let's do this one, but with that microrealism. I'm pretty sure it doesn't know what this is, if this is what it's doing to me. I guess that looks a little closer to the base image, but the facial structure just seems a little too off from the example image, at least. Did I forget? Oh no, that was just me testing it. I was like, I forgot to use stripes. Okay, so this gave him stripes, but also put stripes behind him. So we're probably gonna have to put him against a background. Thick forest is always my go-to. Okay, so let's try another animal. Probably like one or two more. A leopard lizard? Well, we didn't have a lizard last time. I don't know what's so leopard about you, so we're just gonna go with lizard. Because I feel, well, I'll give it one shot. we'll give you one whole shot and see what happens when it thinks a leopard lizard. Let's see here. We'll try the stripes micro realism. I'm gonna try fox with the fox and stripes have to be connected, and then thick forest background, and see if that helps this fox out. I like the idea of the fox having stripes, but it's struggling to make it look real. Oh, for a second there. Oh, I didn't type in imagine. I thought this was the fox. I was like, okay, AI, you're not doing good today. Okay, let's try this command. So fox is directly related, or the same weight as stripes. I think that's how I read that. I can't remember. I did learn that you can do like fox weight of 3, and then like, let's see, stripes, the weight of 5, but technically the fox will be more prominent than the stripes. It doesn't really tell it where to put the stripes in accordance to the fox, I'm pretty sure. But I'll give it a shot just to see what it does, because I'm learning as I go. Well, thank you for this majestic fox in panel 2 here. I'm really glad you tried hard, AI. You know, this guy here at least has like a cool fur coat, but well, I don't know what it was doing with the grass down here. Yeah, stripes are fun. Well, this guy doesn't really have stripes. I guess he has some stripes on one of them. Yeah, stripes are hard. What other animal? Maybe I have to actually look for an animal to see if it's gonna be good. Oh my goodness. Jacana? What is a jacana? Oh yeah, let's go with the jacana. Jacanidae? Die? Okay, imagine jacana. Spell imagine wrong? Yeah, I probably did. A jacana with stripes. I'll regret it, but we're gonna try again. The basic prompt. I guess if I wanted to make a zebra, but it's not the funnest. Oh, you know what? Let's try one more thing. I haven't tried this. So let's go into, I'm already in creatures. Great. I'm doing all this work in the wrong tab. creature, or a scarce creature with stripes, because scarce creature works pretty good for me. Let's see what happens when I try to give it stripes. I've been spelling stripes wrong. Oh. Oh no, okay. I just spelled it wrong once. Cool. As I'll have to like go back to my document to see how well I did. Okay, so this guy got the wrong prompt. Let's try him again regular. See how well it does. A scarce creature. I guess zebras are just... they're in today, guys. It does not like stripes that aren't just zebras. All right, we're gonna have to get more imaginative here. Wondrous creature. Stripes. I'm not even gonna tell it to have stripes initially. You know, we're gonna upscale him because you're right. He looks a little interesting there. Yeah, let's bring him, I'm gonna bring him back up into more view. For misspelling it, this wasn't too bad. Let's see what it did with the non-misspelled version. All right, we're gonna go with imagine manga art style. Scare. Sure. Oh my gosh, even if I put stripes next to it. Okay, so creature won't work, I don't think, because if I use the word creature, it's just like, yeah, the only creature I know that has stripes is a zebra. I'm sorry, bro. So I don't think he likes the word creature for stripes. We're gonna have to go manga art style. We're just gonna go back to animal and see what happens. Oh, animal's too vague too. We're gonna have to pick an animal to test this on. Jacana. Need more animal ideas, I think. Ooh, a Japanese giant salamander. Let's go for it. Let's give that a go. Let's see how this guy looks. Not like a muzzle on his face, or is that his mouth? Well, for zebras, for how zebras go, if the task was to make a strange zebra for your land, I guess this guy wins the award right now. What kind of creature type? Fish, bird, the works. Cross two animals and add stripes. Yeah, we could try that. Let's do, so this is salamander in the manga art style, which at least the stripes were easier to develop, it looked like, but salamanders also are probably pretty. Let's do the koi. Let's try, koi with stripes and see what that does. Giant koi. Alright, and then let's try to do those. Let's do a salamander, a Japanese giant salamander that is also a koi. So we'll do one with manga style and one without. So I'm gonna go Japanese giant salamander, yeah. Is equivalent to giant. Oh wait. this might be a good time for me to test a theory out. Let's see if putting this in quotation, or this kind of quotations, will keep the whole phrase together. And then giant koi. This is definitely experimental because I've never done it this way yet. And then just with stripes. That's all we want, sir. I'm gonna do 2 of these in manga style, and then imagine. I'm gonna try photorealistic as well, and see what happens. Here we go. Photo or hyper. I like hyper. No, photorealistic will be fine. Photorealism. Gotta do photorealistic. Okay, so let's do 2 of those, and let's see what we've made. Dude, there's a where I live. There's this huge like koi. I don't think it's the full koi fish, but same exact like size, and it just you walk into the business downtown, and people are just like, or when you put your hand over it's where it's swimming around, it gets fed from there, so he's just ready to eat food all the time. Well, there's some cool stuff coming up though. I think we're on track here. So let's combine imagine tiger, or let's see. So these were with me trying a completely new prompt out, which is 2 different longer phrased words combined together with the 2 dots twice. There's some cool stuff here. Like if we're going with stripes, it's got something there. They look cool though. Are these the manga? Okay, so these 2 are the manga art style ones, which pretty decent. I like how they look. And then what about the photorealistic ones? That first one, man. They're trying to really make it look like it was real. They tried hard. It's pretty cool. I kind of like this guy at the bottom here. Then what's the second one of these? That's cool. You said first one that's blue. Think I'm colorblind. This guy? Or sky blue? Like the darker blue, lighter green, the blue, greenish, green goldish. Yeah, let's I want to upscale a few of them because they're pretty cool looking. Personally, I really like this guy because you can kind of see his feet. 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna upscale 4. The darker one. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. He had some interesting features. Okay, so we know that works. So let's try that again with 2. What other 2 animals do we want to give that theory a spin with? Because that's the first time I ever tried that prompt out. So go back to here. Alright, so we could change these 2 with animals and then with stripes and try other things out. We need 2 new animals. Let's see here. A tortoise? I never thought of a tortoise. I should probably just call it a turtle, probably. But tortoises are usually bigger, so maybe I'll use the word tortoise. What should we combine a tortoise with? Probably nothing too small. In the form of D minor. Jeez. That's what is the form of D minor? Is that just like comma in the form of D minor with blaze refraction lighting? Oh, a pit viper and an eel? That'd be fun. Let's try that. I'm gonna keep tortoise on my I'm gonna write it down because I just never thought of turtles, so I'll forget about him later. Alright, pit viper. and a eel. That's good. It's eel because I love eels. I've literally created an entire race of them somewhere. I think it's in world building actually. Yeah. I went hardcore on my eel race, so had my fair share. It might change the aesthetics of the eel though, because I have been working on eels a lot. Let's see. Stop scrolling through where I'm going. Was I on creature? Okay, I'm on creature. Cool. All right, let's try this prompt twice just to give it a good shot. Let's look at these guys. Oh no! What happened to your eyes, sir? Oh, I guess you had a lot of that color right there. It's on the right track though. Ooh, his stripes kind of turn, or his scaly skin. I liked it more splotchy like this. This kind of, it still looks cool, but it looks more artistic now versus like part of his actual body. This guy did fine. You can definitely tell that that's what he is, and he's got 3 stripes. Oh, you know what? His stripes kind of come down the line too, so he's good. Let's see what we got here. Whoa, that's a very iridescent. Is that what the lighting? Blaze refraction lighting. B2, the green viper. Yeah, it was pretty iridescent. Let's check him out a little bit larger. Yeah, it's cool stuff. I like it. It's gonna look weird, but I'm gonna do a tortoise with an eel, but because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna make him a little bit cuter with chibi. My go-to cute word. All right. I hope it does it in the style of the eels I normally do. Gives them like a standing up eel with the word chibi, and then just puts a tortoise shell on his back. But I don't think it's gonna happen. We'll see what comes out of it though. He's getting there. They're making it. God, I swear you can make anything cute with the word chibi. Dang, look at this. Look at this guy. You don't even remind me of an eel at all. Just straight up turtle. Ooh. Yeah, he's got some... Do they normally have holes here? Do I not know much about snakes? I guess no. Have a hole there to begin with? Oh yeah. There was a dark spot, so it turned into a hole. That's funny. Very fine detail though. I like how concise it is right here. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Alright, let's see what these two turtles look like. Yeah, this bottom one is interesting. Like I would vary in this bottom one a few times and see what it could become to. But this guy by himself is like, you just found a magical turtle in the middle of nowhere. What do you do? Kind of quest. You find a glowing turtle and some magical dust bursting from his nostril or eye or something. Yeah, you want this first guy? He looks pretty cool. Like, are you talking about turtle or this snake boy? Wait, did I click on the wrong one? Oh, I did click on the one. Third is what I meant to variant. I can variant one too. Yeah, I'll upscale that guy. Yeah, I think he's up. Yeah, he's upscaling. He'll take a little bit, but definitely. Was that the original? I think this was the original first one. Dude, if you're like imagining like him stepping, for instance, and these rocks are kind of here, you could say that he's so strong that just stepping on the ground, even if it's slow, cracks the earth beneath him. I could see this. So good job on that. Blaze refraction light. That's an interesting combination. Yeah, I was getting variety of that person right here. So the eel doesn't really show up much. But let's go for variety on 2. It's a good way of putting it. Isn't the I don't even know how to say that word, Tarrasque, like that really, I wouldn't say ugly monster, but like a dinosaurish type monster? Yeah, it's fun stuff. Doing the fun things like this. It's a great idea. Okay, so I think unfortunately this guy looks cool, but I don't see his stripes, so he doesn't hit the criteria. This guy hit the criteria for sure. Welcome home. All right, let's see. Oh my goodness gracious. So he's getting further and further from the original. So it's a good idea, but I don't think it's really getting the full look of him. Oh, you know what? I usually don't use manga art style for that one. Always. So let's try a different animal than eel. It's not really taking eel properties. Tortoise. Man, what could go well with a tortoise? That's the a gorilla. I don't think that'll go good, but I'll try it. Maybe we'll get those stripes back. So we'll do 2 with manga, and then we'll try 2 with photorealism again. Oh, I keep forgetting to save it after. Okay. Alright, let's give these 2 a shot. It's only 62% complete. He's already looking pretty good over there. Let's see what happens. Just making sure I didn't miss anything. Could try re-rolling him and seeing if the whole does it. Or you know what? I could try a variety of him and see if it fixes that. I think this guy is definitely in the running for stripes. He at least has stripes. One thing I do have to do is save this again, refresh it so it's the right page, and then open up a new article for the stripes creature. So we're on Twitch. Another species. Stripes, because we don't have a name for him yet. Nothing. Let's go. Let's get that article opened for editing purposes. This creature has stripes. Very observant, maybe. Alright, let's see what came of those last two. Okay, I can see what you're going for. So it went straight gorilla. It at least kind of got this guy standing up. I kind of like the number 3. I want to upscale that guy. Oh, dang. What are you trying to do here? Look at this guy. It's a buff. I'm gonna upscale this dude over here. And I'm actually gonna try varieties of him. Whoa. What is was this the tortoise gorilla too? Oh, with photorealism. That's right. I like this older turtle here. It's interesting. Like, what are you doing with your skin there? You have like this iridescent shine on your shin. That's pretty cool. Why did you decide to put glasses on him? Thank you. Okay, yeah, like this, the first one gets rid of that problem right there. So I should be able to upscale him, and that should work. This creature has stripes. I got 15 minutes to figure this out. It's gotta have stripes, though. Unfortunately, these turtles are not, even with the gorilla, it's not creating stripes for him. I don't know if you can consider this stripes easily. What is this guy doing? This guy is just interesting to me. Like, what kind of life has he led to lead him up to this point, really? So the guy looks ready to go. Looks a little mechanical, like this is like a machine that has electricity on it. He has like armor on the front. Yeah, definitely. If you want to try those out, pretty sure. I mean, if you dashboard, this one's a pretty just chilled competition for the month, they said. But right on their first thing, when you get to your dashboard, it's just take the challenge, and they just give you criteria. So how I did it is I just split it up into. Whoops. I just split up the challenge into like days that I could do it this month, and then I made this from that, and just put those words down that I'm going to focus on for that stream schedule. And yeah, like I said, it's a chill competition. There's just for fun, like you get 50 words, which is pretty chill, and they're doing it for writing prompts. I'm doing it, of course, because I like Midjourney, so I'm doing it for the fun of creating fun creatures. Yeah, so before this, it might be gone now, but before this competition, for instance, where's my Yeah, it's probably in my articles. I think it's in Twitch stream. Yeah, so Melodies of Beyond Fear and the Sneezing Statue of the Mists. So this is just view article. So at the end of the article, if you entered it into something, entry for WorldAnvil 22, I technically entered things, but I was getting started with the whole process. So as you can see, it's pretty basic. I just got the basics down and just entered something in to say I did, but I wasn't expecting anything out of it. But this was, I entered it just so I could have this statue after I created the statue in Midjourney. And so the whole entire article was based off of that. One that I fleshed out more, you guys, some of you have seen, but people who are new to the channel, the Penguins was another technical entry into the challenge, but I didn't hit submit. So it was entered, but I had to hit submit, which I learned through trial and error. So the next competition I'll be ready for. I think Penguins was before I made new folders. Still trying to figure out how to find these the fastest, honestly. Competitions? Oh yeah, they had a New Year's resolution competition too. Gosh, I don't know where they... Oh, you know what? I know where they keep them. If you just click articles, they're at the front before you click on anything. So, Penguins, view article. So this is one of the ones I fleshed out a little bit more with images and a little bit better writing. And that's one you were around for creating that whole article. So just had fun writing tons and tons of stuff for this race of penguins, business penguins, and then their competitors are the Griffin folk, which I didn't flush them out very much, so that's just their names right now, the Griffin folk. So this is WorldAnvil. And then right now, I don't know. I do have a paid subscription to WorldAnvil. I don't currently know the things, but again, I'm doing this all for a hobby. This is just stuff I like to do. Got 10 minutes with not enough stripes. Got lots of cool animals, though. I think I'm going to go back and use my failsafe plan. I'm going to try some variations of this gentleman. And I'm going to go back to the original of this guy and try to make variety as a him, too. Those two, I think, were a top tier. This guy's scary. So yeah, WorldAnvil. Is what I'm using to just put things online. Phantasm glow effects. That's cool. That's a cool word. Phantasm glow effects. So, let's see. His eyes do not like to get better. You know what? I like the original of that guy. I think he wins. I think you're good enough, sir, on your own to get a thumbs up. And you got stripes, and that was the goal today, with 9 minutes remaining. So, did we have a salamander? Was that the salamander koi? I think it was. Yeah, the Japanese giant salamander koi. So I gotta come up with a name there. Let's see. Is there other terms for salamander? We could say it is the... I mean, it looks pretty close to just the salamander part. A little bit larger body. So giant... Giant Sally. That's not a good name. Let's see. Always hard naming these guys. Oh yeah, it's still coming up with these guys. Okay. We got some more time. So let's see, it's a large or a salamander. Giant salamander. Boy. It'll be a hard one to come up with something, but let me look at some. I like sometimes these words or translator. So I can read it, but one is Ichi, but what is... I think it's Demon is Oni. Katakana for Oni, for Demon. I think it's Oni. Oh no, Akuma. Oh, a kind of yokai. Okay, I was right in the demon. It's got that fire effect though, because it's red. Oh, this fish's eyes kind of mellowed out a little bit, so that's good. This was also in the salamander koi section. Astrophage. That's pretty cool. Let's try it out. What's salamander in katakana? Sansho. No. No, thank you. Interesting. Well, I'm gonna not do that route. What's astrophage supposed to do? This guy's big. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. Calories 520, calories 1,120. That's good. Alright, so It's weird depending on the subject. Okay, I'll try it on other things. Let me just try it by itself. Okay, so he has fire-like qualities, which is why I was going with the demon. But Oni is a type of demon. Oni Salamander. Doesn't look that demon-like though, but maybe the red is indicative of that. Interesting way of doing it. Well, gotta write a couple words here. So, we're gonna take you, definitely at least grab you real quick, get you in there so I can get done with my adding it in. Got some fun creatures to look at again next time. We learned that stripes are not the easiest thing to deal with. Whoa! By itself, that looks cool. Oh my god, I bet an astral phase spider would just absolutely be amazing. I'm gonna go for it. Look at me getting distracted. Yeah, it is weird. It just reminds, like this one right here on the bottom right reminds me of a spider, so I'm hoping like they can combine for not a scary spider, please. Like, you know what? Just in case, I'm gonna ask. No, please, no! I don't need scary spiders today. Chibi, make it cuter. Don't give me nightmares, I swear. Ah, I can't even look at it. I'm gonna have to just give it a moment. Oof. Okay, let's go save that salamander while that monstrosity is created. Okay, you. I'm gonna call you, until I get a better name, Oni Salamander. File manager, put it in. Well, I think I got a good start. I can always write the words later. I like the image design even more anyways, so having the article started is always the hardest part for me. So I can always write the words for it later. Save changes. Did you figure out how to get the image working yet? Huh. So weird. Alright, let's view this gentleman. That works. Perfect. Alright, let's go look at that spider. I would not want one of those coming towards me, but the second one is pretty good. It's not as scary. It looks like something you would see on League of Legends. Weird. I actually want to dive into this guy a little bit more. I can handle chibi. I cannot handle the realism. 2 and 4? Yeah, they... I should probably just upscale 4. 2 really pops to me. That's why I like... So again, like I was saying, I like doing these phrases whenever I get them by themselves, because then it kind of tells me what might work well with that particular phrase. So like, what was the other thing we were talking about? You said... Oh yeah, imagine... Phantasm glow effect by itself. Dang. That is too much. That guy is dangerous. Kind of like this electric guy at the top left. Wait, okay. So this spider, let's see if it has any of the qualities in my competition here. Prey or monster. It could be monstrous. We could technically make it nocturnal if we wanted to. It could be a predator. Could be vicious too. Yeah, there's some words we can use for that. Ooh, this one's more of a concept, it looks like. Phantasm glow effect. Definitely would look good. So, how do I energy? Energy ball is directly related to that effect. And Phantasm glow effect. Alright, let's see what that does. I think containing it into an energy ball might get rid of the people, and it'll leave it room to grow its effect. Yeah, this guy looks like it came from the Zerg army. It's gonna frickin' destroy you. It's a nope right there. I like this first one. I'm gonna scale him. Well, let's scale this first one too, because he kind of is interesting. So it really went for the transparent. Maybe replace the word ball for source. We'll say the word massive too. See what happens. Crackling, and let's just go with your other. Let's just go for broke since I gotta finish streaming. Spider. Oh, no, just astral phase. And then just to finish it off, hyper detailed. All right. Do 2 of those. We'll have to call it a night. Phase. Which probably means we need to just imagine the word phage by itself. Okay. Limit. We've reached our limit. Once these ones all loaded, we're done. So this was the very... Dude. That first one there, whatever that thing is that's exploding, looks like an explosion. Or this thing. Some cool results. Kind of makes it mechanical. I bet you this thing right here. Let's give it a shot. This is what happens when I get into it. No, stop. Digimon. Let's go with a Digimon art style. I bet you that this is gonna look like a mechanical beast. I'm hoping, at least. Let's see these other ones. Yeah, if you need strange explosions, you probably could use some of these effects. This guy. That face is not what I was expecting, but I still like him. You are just weird overall. It's good stuff. Oh, that was a little bit worse than I thought, but still kind of... still pretty unique. I like this guy at the bottom. Let's see, to the fourth. I like the fourth guy. Let's go check yours out. Oh, dang. I like how it's like opening up into something, but you can't tell what. Thing looks pretty cool. Well, awesome. Well, we met our goal. We got two creatures created today. The first stream, that'll be pretty good. We got lots of fun prompts to look at. Lots of fun words to start using on different prompts. Where are we doing it at? Here? Just keep giving me the words. I can't refuse typing in words. No, I have to. Then I'll make the want to help make food tonight. Is that word interpaction? I don't think I've ever used that word before. Alright. Definitely has to be the last prompt though. Dang. Kind of looks like nucleus. Of course, the word's actually in there. Okay. I could see where the explosion kind of hits there. All right, I'll break my rule and try one last thing. That prompt. There's the prompt. And now we're done. Just fourth one or the second and the fourth one really looked like a portal opening up. Or like, I mean, that looks like a human right there too. That's some cool stuff. I like how I forget to go to the testing space all the time, so now people will be like, oh, let's look at some cool creatures, and then just be explosions and things happening. That's decent. I'm gonna take 3, upscale it, and I might use that for like a world building logo or something. Like build your world or destroy your world with Midjourney, as we have just done. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, everyone. I know I shared my schedule a few times here, but my goal is every Thursday, 6 to 8, and then every Saturday, 9 a.m. to 12, except for, yeah, that's my goal. And then Sundays, I couldn't get the 5th, so I had to work the 5th, but 9 to 12 the rest of the week, and then I'll do a makeup session on the 10th. Mary Jane. Who's the Mary Jane? Something. Is it AI? No. Just. I was just joking. That's cool. I gets a like in my book. Cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna, right as I end the stream, I'm gonna get used to ranking all my images so I don't forget to rank them every day that I do image creation. You look amazing. Like, I like your art style, so I'm keeping you. I'll keep you. That hole, unfortunately, but we have one without it. You were just weird enough for me. You were great. Great. It's a tough one. Yeah, you too. Thanks for joining us in Darth Gorkorn, and if you're still there, Sakura, and Mark. Nerdy Sakura, that's what it was. It wasn't good enough. I think it's a good concept, but yeah, this one was the fixed one. I really liked how he turned out. And that guy, the art style wasn't exactly mine, but I liked how he turned out. It's my favorite koi fish of them. I liked them enough. Oh yeah, this one was the good. I'm glad I could identify which one I liked more than the other. There we go. All done. And the song ended at the same time. All right, everyone have a good night.